Hey, I'm Mylaya here at IT Supplies, and today I'm going to show you how to unbox and set up your SureColor Epson F2100. So at this point, I've now released the shrink wrap off. I am now ready to open this bad boy up, and we're just going to lift up. Push that way. First, we have our maintenance kit, which is very important, so you want to make sure you unbox everything. Don't throw anything away. We have our daily manual as well as our power cord. All of your inks are going to be in here. I'm going to take this off. Inside of this box, we're going to have our grip pad inside of here, so don't throw this away as well. Our tubing and our charging system. Waste tank holder, and we have a little nifty grip pad tool. Our hooks for our platen. Lay those in there. And our handy dandy platen. So be careful, it's just going to come out at you. We're going to lay this here for safekeeping. You want to make sure that you check the box twice. Nothing else is inside of there, so we're going to trash this now. And now we're ready to open up our printer. So now I'm going to have two of my friends come in and help me lift this printer onto our stand so that we can keep going. Come on, Will and Bob. And just so it looks like I'm actually doing something. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Yep, just a little. And down. And we're going to move back a little towards me. And we're all the way on. So now that we properly have our printer on the stand and we've social distanced, we're going to remove all of the blue tape where you see it so we can get started setting this up. And remove all of these. There's one wrapped around our platen here. And as a cool little nifty trick, we're going to save this for something in a part. Don't lose this piece. This locks our tray here into place, so you don't want to lose it. Just going to sit it right here for safekeeping. And we have one that is holding our print head, so be really careful with this. There we go. Okay. Now I can start opening up our inks and installing them. Now, remember, when we open up our inks, we want to be sure we shake them for 10 seconds each to make sure that the inks are all mixed really well. It's just a gentle shake. And I'm going to open up a couple of them. Now I've unboxed and shaken all of our inks. We're going to go through the process of setting up the printer. We're going to use and reference our starter guide here. And now we're going to start our tubing. So let's get started. Going to turn the printer around a little bit for you guys to be able, you see, I'm able to move this, 180 pounds. All right, now that we have it back in place, we are now going to remove the little black things over here. They're a little hard, so shake a little. These cover our tubing for us. Don't lose them. We normally put them in the front of the printer so that way we don't lose them in case you decide to move your unit. Now, we have our tubing, we have our ink waste bottle, and our ink waste holder. Now I'm going to insert it. And you want to make sure that you're completely over the plastic part. Make sure that's secured in place. We're going to do the same thing on this side. And we're going to make sure that it's all the way in there. I don't take chances on cutting the tubing just because I want to make sure that it's perfect, and once it's on, no ink can spill out of it. So, using our tube clamps, we're just going to hold this up. We're going to put a tube clamp right over here, and it pops right into place. And open them up. Insert the tubing, click it shut. Once again, you're going to do the same thing. Click it shut. Now, we want to make sure that we are even. So I'm going to take this off, and we need our knife. Just to make sure we're not shortchanging ourselves. I line it up to about there. Make sure my knife is a little bit longer so it can be a clean cut. I'm going to put it right back on top and secure it all the way to the second lip on there. And now, the length of your tubing is going to depend on where you're going to place your ink waste. We leave ours in the back on the floor solid. That way we know we have a sturdy ground space here. And we're going to go and measure it to the end of the tube, the bottle. Fold it over again. Make sure you have a clean cut. And now, I told you we're going to use that blue tape for something special. This is just so we don't lose our cap and stopper in here. What we do is we put it right under here, and our blue tape is sitting on what side? This side. And take it. Oopsies. We're just going to wrap it right around here. That way we don't lose it, so when it's time to empty this boy, we will be able to undo it and screw that back on top. So now I'm going to put it back inside its holder. And now I have this inserted. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put in our power cord. But I'm not going to plug it in until we insert all of our ink. So and that is securely in. Now I'm going to swing it back around, but I'm going to actually lift this up here so that we can start installing our ink now. You want to be sure to put in the inks with the corresponding colors. They're 250 milliliters starter inks. We also have a cleaning cartridge, which this is your inline cleaning. Then we're going to slide, and you're going to push all the way back till you hear it click. So we have 2 whites on this side. And lastly, we have our yellow. Now I can close these up. And we're ready to plug in our unit. Now our printer is plugged in, and it's time for us to now power it on. So make sure we have everything down, and we are going to power it on. So now it's asking me a few different prompts, which is just your language, time, and date of the unit right now. So we're going to click English and press OK to proceed. Today is 5/21/20. So we can scroll on down. I've now put our hours in, and I can proceed. We are going to change it to feet/inches. And we're going to, it's asking us to press the down button to pull the platen all the way out. So what it's going to ask us for next while it's setting itself up is our ink charger here. So you want to unbox this. In a few moments, it's going to give us the go-ahead. Now, ink charging is set, so it wants to make sure that we have our ink waste bottle in the back and it's set up properly so ink doesn't go everywhere. And we're going to say yes. We shook our white ink cartridges, actually all of our cartridges already, so we're going to say yes again. And now it's time for us to start charging our ink. So right on the inside of here, we're going to take this out. Do not lose it. That's important. And we're going to put this in. You got to make sure you line it up properly in order for it to work. Push down until you hear the click. We're going to press OK. So it's going to take approximately 33 minutes for it to charge the lines up, and then we'll be ready to do all of our other maintenance to make sure that all of our inks are firing further. So now our ink has been charged, and we're able to remove the charging unit. So we're going to open the cover here. And we're going to squeeze the little tab and pull directly out. It does have ink on it. This is garbage now. So I'm going to put this to the side. And the piece that we saved, we're going to put this right back in there. Just make sure you line it up perfectly until it clicks. Now that we've done that, we're going to press OK. We've made sure those press down into place. We're going to press OK again. And now we've closed our cover. So now we have fully completed the entire installation process. The next step that we would take is to now do a head alignment and then do a nozzle check to make sure that everything is firing properly. In order to see that, please visit our next video on how to do a head alignment on your Epson SureColor F2100. Thanks so much for watching this. If you would like to see more of these videos, please go to our YouTube channel.